Hi friends, now we will start our class with the first chapter, that is integers. I think you have learned about integers in class 6. Let us revise what we have learned about natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Then let us continue this class. What are natural numbers? Yes, counting numbers are called natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. These are called natural number. Why it is called natural numbers? Because if someone asks you to count the number of balls or to count the number of some articles, we start counting with 1, isn't it? We start with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. That's why these are called natural numbers. Naturally, we start with 1, 2, 3, 4. These are also called counting numbers. Okay, so in a number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. These are called natural numbers. Now, along with the natural number, if you add 0, that is called whole numbers. So, whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Now, what do you think? Whether all natural numbers are whole numbers? Yes, all natural numbers are whole numbers. But every whole numbers are not natural numbers. For example, 0 is a whole number, but that is not a natural number. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the predecessor of 0? Predecessor of 0 means you have to subtract 1 from 0. Then you will be getting minus 1. You have learned in class 6. So, along with the whole numbers, when you add negative numbers, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, etc., we get integers. So, this is how integers are represented. So, integers include natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers. Together we call integers. Now, how do you compare? Let me ask you some question. Which is greater, 1 or 6? 6 is greater. Why? Because 6 is on the right side of 1. Now, which is greater, 0 or 1? Yes, 1 is greater. Why? Because 1 is on the right side of 0. So, in a number line, the number that comes on the right side will be greater than the number that is on the left side. Now, what about minus 1 and 0? Which is greater? Minus 1 or 0? Which is greater? Yes, 0 is greater because 0 is on the right side of minus 1. Is it clear? So, how do you compare minus 5 and 1? Yes, 1 is greater. How do you compare minus 5 and minus 2? Yes, minus 2 is greater. So, which will be greater, minus 100 or minus 10? Yes, minus 10 because minus 100 is to the left of minus 10. So, minus 10 will be greater. Minus 10 is on the right side. Minus 100 is on the left side. So, minus 10 will be greater. So, all these things we have learned in your previous classes. Now, let us see how can we add integers. Let us start with 5 plus 4. You see, 5 is an integer. 4 is also an integer. What is the sum? Yes, it is 9. You know that. Now, what is the sum of 5 plus minus 4? 5 plus minus 4. Yes, 5 plus minus 4. What is the answer? Yes, it is a positive number. It is a negative number. So, when a positive number and a negative number comes, what we have to do? We have to subtract the smaller number from the greater number and we have to add the symbol of the greater number. For example, we are not considering the positive and negative symbols here. Okay, 5 and 4, which is greater? 5 is greater. So, from 5, we have to subtract 4. You will be getting 1. What is the symbol of the greater number? 5 is a greater number. Its symbol is plus. So, it becomes plus 1 or simply 1. I think it is clear. Let's solve one more. What is the sum of minus 5 and minus 4? What is the sum of minus 5 and minus 4? What is 5 plus 4? When two positive integers come, you have to just add and put the plus symbol. That is 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 is same as plus 9. 1 is same as plus 1. Okay. Now, what is minus 5 plus minus 4? When two negative integers comes or when you add, what is the answer? Yes, what you have to do? What is 5 plus 4? 9. So, when it is minus 5 plus minus 4, you should add 5 plus 4. That is 9. But you should put the symbol minus symbol. It becomes minus 9. So, when two positive numbers comes, you just add in a regular way. But if there are two negative numbers, what we have to do? We have to add as we do the actual addition and we have to put the minus symbol. So minus 9 is the answer. When there is a positive number and a negative number comes, what we have to do? Yes, from the greater number we have to subtract the smaller number and we have to put the symbol of the greater number. Let us solve one more. 8 plus minus 10. What is the answer? One is positive, another one is negative. So when a positive number and a negative number comes, what we have to do? Yes, from the greater number we have to subtract the smaller number. The greater number is 10. We are not bothering about the symbol. Okay, so from 10 we have to subtract 8. You will be getting 2. Put the symbol of the greater number. Greater number is 10. So its symbol is minus. So the answer is minus 2. Okay, this is how we have to add the integers. Now let us see how to subtract integers. For example, 8 minus minus 2. How will you subtract? Yes, instead of subtraction, what you can do? You can just add it. The minus symbol comes plus, but we have to find the additive inverse of minus 2. What is the additive inverse of minus 2? That is plus 2. So 8 plus 2, that is 10. Or whenever two negative symbol comes closer, what we have to do? This will change into plus. That is very simple. You do like that. Okay, I will give you one more example. What is 10 minus minus 3? What is the answer? That is equal to 10 minus into minus plus. So you can write plus 3. So that is 13. Or 10 minus become plus, but the condition you have to take the additive inverse of minus 3. Additive inverse of minus 3 is plus 3. Then you get 13. Same answer. What do you mean by additive inverse? What is the additive inverse of 10? Additive inverse means with the 10, what number if you add, you get 0. That number is called additive inverse. So with the 10, if you add minus 10, that will become 0. So minus 10 is the additive inverse of 10. What is the additive inverse of minus 4? What is the additive inverse of minus 4? Yes, it is plus 4. Because when you add plus 4, you get the 0. Answer as 0, isn't it? So 4 is the additive inverse of minus 4 and minus 4 is the additive inverse of 4. Okay. So here minus 3, additive inverse of minus 3 is 3. When you add, you will be getting 30. Now you tell me another answer. 12 minus minus 5. What is the answer? Minus 12. Write as it is. Here it becomes what I told you to write. When 2 minus comes, you have to write plus. So minus into minus, you can write just plus here. Okay. So what is the answer? One is a negative number, another is a positive number, plus positive number. So what do we have to do? Yes, find the difference. From the greater number, subtract the smaller number. 12 minus 5, 7. Symbol of the greater number you have to put. 12 is the greater number. So its symbol is minus 7. So the answer is minus 7. Is it clear? One more. You do it yourself. I won't say the answer. Okay. 8 minus minus 7. What is the answer? Minus 9 minus minus 8. What is the answer? Tell me the answer. What is this answer? Minus minus comes, it becomes plus. So 8 plus 7, isn't it? It becomes 8 plus 7. What is 8 plus 7? That is equal to 50. Here what is the answer? Minus 9. Minus minus, it becomes plus. So it becomes plus 8. So what is the answer? Minus 9 plus 8. One is a negative number, another one is a positive number. What you have to do? Subtract 9 minus 8. That is 1. Put the symbol of the greater number. Minus. So the answer is minus 1. Now let us discuss about the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. The first property we are going to discuss is closure property. Closure property. You have learned about this property in your previous classes when we discussed about whole numbers. Now closure property means you just take any two integers and you add. For example, 8 plus minus 7. These two are integers. When you add, what is the answer? 8 minus 7, that is 1. From the greater number, subtract the smaller number and put the symbol of the greater number. So when you added two integers, whether it is a positive integer or negative integer, the answer is also an integer. You see, you got 1 as answer and that is an integer. Let us take some other examples. Minus 7 plus minus 1. What is the answer? 7 plus 1, 8. Put the symbol. See, it is negative number, it is negative number. So you should put the same symbol, minus 8. So these two are integers, but when you add two integers, what is the answer you get? Again, you get integer because minus 8 is an integer. So from this, what do we conclude? You take any two integers and you add, the answer will be what? Always an integer. So we say that the addition of integers are closed. Now let us subtract two integers. For example, 8 minus minus 1. What is the answer? Yes, it is 8. What is minus into minus? You should write plus. So 8 plus 1 is 9. You see, 8 is an integer, minus 1 is an integer. When you subtracted two integers, the answer 9 is also an integer. So when you subtract two integers, what you get? You get an integer. You take any numbers. Okay. So 10 minus 11. What is the answer? 10 minus 11. Yes, from the greater number you subtract the smaller number, you will be getting 1. Put the symbol of the greater number. You see, minus 1. 10 is an integer. See, minus 11, that is an integer. The answer is minus 1, that is also an integer. So we say that when we add or subtract any two integers, the answer will be always an integer. That is called the closure property. Now I think it is clear to you what is closure property. When two integers are added or subtracted, the result will be always an integer. That is called closure property. Now let us see what is the next property, second property. Second property is called commutative property. Commutative property. Commutative property. You see, commutative property means if you take two integers a and b and you add a plus b. Now you add b plus a. Both answer if they are equal. We say that it is commutative. Let us check. Let us take two integers and let us check whether a plus b is always equal to b plus a. Now let us check addition. You see, 8 plus minus 2. What is the answer? 8 plus minus 2. Yes, from the greater number you should subtract the smaller number. Put the symbol of the greater number. So answer is plus 6. Now let us reverse the order. See, a plus b should be equal to b plus a. What is, see, a? With a we added b. Here with b we added a. So the position is just interchanged. So here 8 plus minus 2 is plus 6. Now let us see what is the answer of minus 2 plus 8. What is the answer? One is a negative number, another one is a positive number. Just subtract 8 minus 2, that is 6. What is the symbol of the greater number? Plus, you see, the answer is same. Isn't it? So a plus b is equal to b plus a for addition when you add two integers. Now let us take the example of some subtraction. You see, let us subtract two numbers. For example, 9 minus minus 2. We are going to subtract it. Can you tell me what is the answer? 9 minus minus, it become plus, plus 2, that is 11. So 9 minus minus 2 is equal to 11. Now let us check what is the answer. Minus 2 minus 9. What is the answer? Let us check. See, a plus b should be equal to b plus a. What is a here? A is 9. What is b? B is 2, minus 2. So now we do b plus a. So b you should write first. Then we subtract a, that is 9. What is the answer? What is minus 2 minus 9? When two negative numbers comes, what we have to do? Yes, we should just add and put the same symbol, minus 11. Yes, what do you see? See, a minus b is 11, but what is b minus a? That is minus 11. So can you say that a minus b is equal to b minus a? No, you cannot say, because a minus b is 11, but b minus a is minus 11. Let us take one more example. What is 10 minus 5? We have taken two integers. One is 10, one is 5. When you subtract, what is the answer? Yes, 10 minus 5 is 5. This is a minus b. Now let us find what is b minus a. Let us find 5 minus 10. What is the answer? Here what we did? 10 minus 5. One is positive number, one is negative number. Take the difference, put the symbol of the greater number. Or 10 minus 5 is 5. Now what is 5 minus 10? One is positive, one is negative. So what do we have to do? Find the difference. 10 minus 5, that is 5. But put the symbol of the greater number. Yes, it is minus 5. So can you say that a minus b is equal to b minus a? No, we cannot say. So we say that commutative property holds true only for addition. It is not true for subtraction. That is, a minus b is not equal to what? B minus a for integers. Clear? So commutative property is not true for subtraction of integers, but it is true for addition of integers, because a plus b is equal to b plus a, but a minus b is not equal to b minus a. I think it is clear to you. So that is about commutative property. Now let us look at the third property, that is associative property. associative property. Now let us look at associative property for addition. Associative property means a plus b plus c will be equal to a plus b plus c, but here b plus c we will add together first, then with that we should add a. In the second case, we will be adding a plus b together. That answer we should add with c. Then if it is true, we say that it is associative property is true for addition. Now let us take some examples. Okay, let us take 8 plus minus 2 plus minus 3. So it is a, it is b, it is c. These are integers. You see, it is a positive integer. These two are negative integers. Let us see what is, the numbers are a, b, c are, a is 8, b is minus 2, c is minus 3. Now, let us find what is a plus b plus c. Let us find the LHS first. What is the answer? A means 8 plus b plus c minus 2 plus minus 3. What is the answer? 8 plus, what is minus 2 minus 3? Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. So, what is the answer? 8 minus 5, that is 3 is the answer. So, a plus b plus c is 3. Now, let us find out what is a plus b plus c. Okay, we are going to find what is a plus b plus c. Okay, tell me what is a? A is 8. Plus b, what is b? B is minus 2. Plus c, what is c? C is minus 3. We will perform what is given in the bracket first. What is 8 plus minus 2? It is a positive number, it is a negative number. When a positive number and a negative number comes, we have to subtract and put the symbol of the greater number. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Put the symbol of the greater number, that is plus 6. Plus minus 3, isn't it? A positive number and a negative number. What we have to do? Find the difference. 6 minus 3, 3. Put the symbol of the greater number, that is plus. So what is the answer? Plus 3. Here also you got plus 3. Here also you got plus 3. Then what do you think? Yes, associative property is true for integers. That is, a plus b plus c will be equal to a plus b plus c. Okay, if you add the last two terms together or if you add the first terms together, anyway, in either case, you will be getting the answer same. Okay, this has many applications because if you know this property, you can rearrange the integers and you can find the sum in an easy method. Okay, so we have discussed about closure property, commutative property, associative property. Now let us discuss about additive identity, the fourth one. Okay, additive identity. Additive identity. Say you tell me an integer. Let's say what do we get if we add 0 with minus 8. What is the answer? Yes, the answer is minus 8. If you add 0 with plus 2, what is the answer? Plus 2. You see, if you add 0 with any integer, the answer will be the integer itself. If you add 0 with a negative integer, the answer will be that negative integer. If you add 0 with a positive integer, the answer will be that positive integer. So what we call 0? 0 is called the additive identity. That is a plus 0 with a is a number. With a, if you add 0, that will be same as 0 plus a. If you add 0 with another number, anyway, the answer will be what? A itself. The same number will be the answer. That's why 0 is called the additive identity. Now, this session we have discussed about the properties, closure property. First we have discussed closure property. When you add or when you subtract two integers, answer will be always an integer. That is called closure property. Commutative property means a plus b is equal to b plus a for addition. But it is not true for subtraction. So we say that commutative property holds true for addition, but it is not true for subtraction. Then we have seen the associative property for integers. A plus b plus c will be equal to a plus b plus c. Finally, we have seen additive identity. Additive identity is 0 because 0 when you add with any integer, the answer will be that integer itself. That's why 0 is called the additive identity.